So we have the Four of Cups in reverse. And this is the card that was on the bottom of the deck. This is kind of like our general energy for the month of October for our Gemini. So the Four of Cups in reverse is telling me that, so this is a card about starting to have gratitude, starting to see things, starting to see opportunity that you may not have seen before. This is a great card. It's maybe analyzing, seeing emotionally, clearing your emotions, allowing yourself to be able to really have that emotional clarity in order now to see new opportunity, because you've cleared possibly your mind in a very mature and grounded way. And because you're grounding yourself this month, you're really able to see new things. When we are grounded, when our emotions are grounded, when we have gratitude for everything in our life and we're not overly focused on one thing, it leaves our mind very open and grounded and aware of other things around us. And it looks like you guys are really having this beautiful energy this month of October. It's just this beautiful energy of being able to have a very grounded feeling and being able to see new opportunities around you. The center card we have for you is the King of Swords. This could be another air sign. It could be you, Gemini, could be a Libra as well. But this King of Swords is here. This person is a little bit overly focused on something in their life emotionally. That's it's more of a logical. They're focusing way too much on logic. Overly focused on logic. They are focusing on it so much that they're blinded by anything else around them. And it's kind of a contradiction of this card, the Four of Cups, because, like I was just saying, this energy, this Four of Cups is all about, in reverse, is all about being emotionally grounded and having a lot of gratitude for everything in your life. And that gratitude allows you to be aware and open for more things, beautiful things to come into your life. And this King of Swords is quite the opposite. He or she is very focused on logic only. And that focus is creating, it could cause a feeling of being selfish, because it could show up as selfishness. If that's one way to look at it, but the real way to look at this card is just somebody who's overly focused on logic for whatever reason, for fear, for lack of information, lack of maturity, a situation that has happened in their life that has caused them to feel this way. So it's somebody who's overly focused. Okay. They're overly focused, and it could cause some problems for you for you right now. So let's go ahead. It could be somebody else, Gemini, or it could be you. It could be you doing that this month. You might be overly focused. Also, this could be a card of somebody who is not communicating, lack of communication with somebody else. You might be the Gemini that's just being logical. You've cut somebody out of your life. You're just focused on going forward or not going forward with somebody as far as not communicating with them, cutting somebody out of your life. You could be cutting somebody out of your life as well. The next card we have is the Page of Pentacles. This card is what's blocking you, crossing you this month. It could be blocking you, an obstacle, possibly, or not. But this is a beautiful earth sign card. It's an earth energy, and this is such a grounding energy, and it's about finances, stability, focus, details, starting something new, brand new. And this brand new energy, it could turn into something very stable and long-term, but it is at the very beginning. So there's a new offer here on the table for you, or you could be offering to somebody else a new beginning. This is a new job offer, or a new offer of some kind of financial offer, maybe a new start of a business, or a new idea, or a new plan to start something. But there is a new offer here on the table. or a new beginning. There's a new focus on a new beginning, and it can bring long-term stability. Again, it could be from an earth sign. It could be, this could have to do with a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus. It also could just be you. It could just be this beautiful energy, right? This new beginning. It's a stable earth energy. In the recent past, Gemini, we have the Two of Rods. And the Two of Wands is saying that in the past, you made a decision. There was a decision you needed to make, or you were unable to make any long-term plans. So there was some kind of lack of stability as far as traveling. Maybe there was a postponement in some travel, or there was just no way you were able to make a plan or make a decision. For whatever reason, there was just a lack of being able to make any kind of long-term plans in your life. Maybe it had to do with this King of Swords energy. Okay, and what we have currently now coming in for you, Gemini, is the Ace of Cups in reverse. So this is the current energy coming in, which is some kind of block when it comes to emotional stability, emotional love, happiness, fulfillment, which could have to do with stability within your emotions. So it looks like there's some kind of lack of getting that, or a postponement in achieving or receiving or having this satisfaction of fulfillment, of love, fulfillment, and overflowing, being able to overflow and give that to others. It's here though, so it is an energy that can be turned around. This energy is easily turned around. But right now, maybe you're overly emotional this month, or somebody's coming in. It also could, this is this beautiful water energy that's coming in. Somebody else could be bringing this to you that is very emotional right now, very emotional, and in need of some stability, emotional love, or emotion, happiness, or some kind of fulfillment in emotional love within themselves, within others, whatever it has to do with. But there is some kind of postponement or lack of that here. And it could have to do with this King of Swords as well. This King of Swords may be not wanting to offer their emotions. Therefore, they may be emotionally drained, emotionally unable to give any emotions right now, because they're focused solely on logic. They're focused solely on things that don't have to do with emotional love or emotional support. So that could be related as far as the two things. So because, either way, if this is somebody else or you, this energy is definitely, there's some kind of postponement or lack of it. So I do see, okay, so we have the Temperance in reverse. So this card is talking about having emotional stability. It goes very well with the Ace of Cups in a way, because the Temperance card is about having patience. So this is there's some kind of impatience here. Impatience, somebody who's very impatient, somebody who's very back and forth with their emotions, unable to really ground and stable those emotions. And therefore it's overly depleted of emotion. So somebody's overly emotional. And so somebody might be going back and forth with their emotions, okay? Leaving them, a little bit depleted and in need of some emotional fulfillment. Somebody's drained of emotion. Somebody's drained of love. The Ace of Cups is all about love. It's all about new love. It's about, that's in the upright position. And so there's some kind of patience that's really going to be required. And this Temperance card is in the position of what your advice for this month of October, and what you really should be focusing on. And it really, really talks about having patience, learning to accept the ups and downs, learning to acknowledge that, and learning to see why things are going back and forth, why things aren't stable, learning to get through it, learn whatever it is to be learned, or somehow get through it in a very patient way, even though it's uncomfortable, or even though it's up and down, or even though it's almost like you're not getting the stability, you're not getting the in your emotions or the situation, right? It's bringing you whoever this person could be, this other person could be causing that. And it's caused so much instability, and there's a need for patience here. So for those of you that really do, that this is ringing a bell for, accept that things are unstable emotionally and within yourself or whoever is around you, and be okay with that, but also work on patience, and allow yourself to try to heal and have patience so you can overcome that, and come out of it this month. Okay. Come out of this, this drainage of over emotional or emptiness that's going on. It's time for you to really heal from that and pull yourself out of the instability of it, and the impatience of it. Okay. The next card we have is the five. This is the Seven of Cups in reverse. And this is what it is that you're looking for this month. And Gemini, you guys are really looking to make a solid decision about something that is emotional. This reading is a lot about emotions. And one of the biggest things I could tell you is it's like you want to make a decision. It's like maybe you have too many choices, or you're confused, and the confusion is creating you to not be able to make a decision because you feel like maybe emotionally you don't really know everything, or because, maybe you don't trust your emotions right now because there's a lack of it. There's a lack of love, and there's a lack of, somebody's drained here, or they're overly emotional. And it's stopping them from, feeling satisfied. And the reason that could be the reason that you're feeling that way is because there's a decision that needs to be made that's very emotional. It's tied to your love. It's tied to the love within yourself and being fulfilled. So you want to make sure, and you're obviously you want this balance. You want this patience. You want this even flow. So there is a need for you guys to make a decision this month, and you want to make a decision. You want clarity, and the Four of Cups is here in reverse for you. There is this energy here for you telling you, you may not have been able to make the stability, the plans in your past. You may have been focused, or somebody's been overly focused and not communicating with you. There's been some kind of lack of emotional satisfaction. Somebody's been overly emotional, very unstable with their emotions. And this is the month where, as long as you continue to have gratitude and appreciation for what it is that you do have, instead of focus on only one thing, then you will start to get the clarity. You will start to see through all the options. You'll be able to see and be able to choose one thing and make a decision. Okay, you guys? So for those of you that need to focus, it's here for you. You're going to be able to do that. The next card we have is the Five of Cups in reverse. See, you are coming out of a time where there was some kind of major loss and disappointment in your life. Very, very hard on you. And this is an opportunity for you now, your situation, to really heal. It's like you're healing from it now. You're going to be able to heal from it. You're going to be able to pull yourself out of the depression, or this loss, this emotional loss that's caused this drainage, or this person that's coming into your life that's brought this, emotional sadness or loss in your life, emotional lack of love. You're coming out of that. It's wonderful because you are coming out of it. You're going to be coming out of it. And the card is to focus on this, to focus on turning this right side up, and become balanced in your emotions. And you will be, because you're getting over the sadness now and the loss. Somebody is. And the next card we have is the Eight of of the Eight of Swords, and this is in the position of your environment, work environment, relationships, the people, places, and things around you. And somebody's around you is feeling this energy, or you're feeling this way in the environments around you, most likely people around you, a situation around you. Somebody's feeling very stuck. You know, this is a feeling of being very stuck in a place where they never thought they would be stuck in, and they don't know how they got there. They feel like maybe other people forced them into a situation, into a corner. This is emotional entrapment. And so somebody does feel very emotionally trapped and blindsided and unable to find their way out of a situation they found themselves in. And definitely could have to do with this King of Swords. And the next card we have is the Six of Cups. And this is in your hopes and fears section. It's your hopes and fears. It looks like there's this beautiful Six of Cups, which is all about thinking about your past, thinking about really good times and memories that you had with somebody from your past, maybe even as far back as your childhood, from a long time ago, people that you loved, people and experiences you had with this person. And you're really hoping to reconnect maybe and bring something back, somehow from your past. It could be something that you lost that you want to bring back from your past. A person could be coming. You might be hoping for somebody from your past to come in, or something from your past that's going to bring you a lot of fulfillment. And that seems like what, for those of you that did lose a loved one, and that, or something having to do with a loved one, you're going to be overcoming that this month. And it's quite possible that you could be reconnecting with somebody from your past that's going to help you, again, get over the loss and disappointment and sadness and mourning of the loss that you've had in the past. So somebody from your past could be coming in and helping you really overcome and bring the love back into your life. And the next card we have is the Nine of Cups in reverse. And the Nine of Cups in reverse is like an emotional, somebody's emotionally unfulfilled, or there's a postponement in having that satisfaction of fulfillment. Satisfaction of fulfillment. I'm going to go ahead and pull a clarifying card. Please clarify the Nine of Cups in reverse for our Gemini. Why is this Nine of Cups in reverse here for Gemini? So Gemini, you have a lot of cup cards here, a lot of cup cards in reverse here. And we also have, though, an outcome of, we have the Five of Cups in reverse, and we have the Four of Cups in reverse, which are very, very positive. So I see, and the Six of Cups, I see that it was some kind of really unsatisfying, emotionally hard time that you've gone through. And somebody from your past, memories from your past are going to help you through this, and having gratitude, and you will be able to see clarity from that point, okay? But let's get some clarity on this. Nine of Cups. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Gemini, why is there Nine of Cups here in reverse? We have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is here. That could be an earth sign. It could be a Gemini. I'm sorry. It could be a Virgo. It could be a Taurus. It could be a Capricorn. And this has to do with some kind of something that's taking a really long time to come forward for you, Gemini, having to do with some finances. So it looks like you're waiting on some finances to come through, and something to do with money. And it's a very long leave. You've been waiting for a very long time. And it's creating you right now to feel that real lack of satisfaction and fulfillment emotionally. And that could be the whole reason what this reading is about. This whole reason about feeling, this loss, emotional loss, something from your past. It's robbing you of good feelings from your past. not being able to make a decision, having to do, it's been very emotionally draining on you, this decision that you need to make, or this clarity that you need to have in regards to this finances that's been taking a very long time. It's like you deserve this finances. You put a lot of work and time or something having to do with work that you deserve. This is deserving it. You deserve this money. And it's just really taken a long time. It's taken a toll on you. So have patience, you guys. Have patience. I do see a brand new beginning that's going to be offered to you. It may not be exactly what you want. It may not be a lot, but it's a little bit. And that little bit will turn into something more later on. So there is some kind of offer coming in for you. That is very, very positive. I'm not even going to pull another card because it's really clear to me what's going on here. There's some kind of emotional unsatisfaction having to do with something's taking too long to come in. It could be some money that you're waiting for, is not coming in. It's taking a long time to come in. But I do see that there is an offer coming in this month of October. Okay. So until it comes in, it looks like some of you guys might be a little bit, unfulfilled or unsatisfied, causing this depletion here and this imbalance, and lack of decision. Okay. But you guys are going to be healing. This little offer is going to help you, start healing from any loss, emotional loss. It will help you with that. And you have this beautiful 6 of Cups here, which is telling me that something having to do with your past is going to be coming in, and it's going to help you feel that sense of love, that sense of happiness from your past. It's going to really help you. And you also are going to have so much gratitude and clarity with this emotional love that it's going to bring you a lot more clarity, and you will be able to make a decision. So we have one more card, and it is the 10 of Wands in reverse. Thank God it's in reverse. Thank you. Okay, Gemini. This is a card for you, an extra card for advice. And the advice is to let go of all the burdens, to let go of the burdens that you put upon yourself or that others have put onto you. This is the month where you're going to be able to feel a lot lighter. You're going to be feeling a lot lighter. You're going to be feeling a lot less stressed out, a lot less free time on your hands, or mentally or physically as well. You're letting go. You're going to be letting go of all this. You must have done a lot of work, put way too much on yourself. I think you're realizing now that was too much. You put way too much responsibility upon yourself. And this is the month you're going to start releasing and letting go, because you are going to be getting this new beginning. And you're going to be it's like getting hope. Okay. You're getting hope. You're getting a new beginning, and you're getting this beautiful, success, person from your past or memories from your past that will really help you and keep you grounded.